Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new, I'm Jen, of course, and this is my channel, of course, again. Thank you guys for subscribing. I know I've had quite a few new subscribers since I've been away. My 6-day hiatus or sabbatical, or you know me and my words, I don't know the right words, but my 6-day vacation. And for my subscribers that have been here, thank you so much for sticking with me and for always being here, and the positive comments and the wonderful emails I've gotten of support. It means so much to me, and I thank you so much. So, where have I been? Of course, there's been rumors of, I don't know, somebody left a comment and said they heard about what happened to me on Facebook. I don't know what happened to me. Nothing happened to me. I am just struggling with depression. So there's been nothing horrible that has happened, nothing that new that I haven't been struggling with my entire life. But my depression has gotten worse in the last few months. Part of that is because it's spring, and every spring, I know you guys weren't here, or I wasn't here, and so you didn't see me struggling last spring like this, but I did struggle like this last spring. A lot of people think it has something to do with YouTube, and I have commented back and let people know that my depression absolutely has nothing to do with YouTube videos and making videos. As you can see, when I feel the need to not be on social media, I'm not, and YouTube has nothing to do with my depression. I've struggled with depression my entire adult life and most of my life. For those of you who are new, who don't know my background, I was sexually, physically, and emotionally abused by my birth father from the age of, ever since I can remember, until my parents divorced when I was around 11 or 12. I did have therapy at that time, but I never went into details about what happened to me. There was always suspected abuse, but nothing was ever pursued with that, partly because I denied it, and partly because when I did finally admit it, mostly my decision, me and my mom decided that it was not something we wanted to pursue. Probably looking back, we should have, because he deserved to have charges pressed against him. He deserved to be punished for what he did because of the prison that he put me in. He should have served time for his part in it. But that's in the past, and I can't go back. I did what I felt was best at the time. My mom did what she felt was best at the time to take care of me emotionally. And so here I am today, struggling still. And I think that is the one factor in my life that has a big contributed greatly to where I'm at today in my life. I'm not completely blaming that, because if I would have taken control of my life sooner and gotten my shiz together a lot sooner, I wouldn't have had to have struggled so long in my adult life. I could have taken care of this and healed a long time ago, but I didn't. I chose to not talk about things, to pretend they didn't exist, and to deny that there was problems. And so here I am. My highest weight was well over 600 pounds. I don't know how big I got because I didn't have a scale at that time. That was over 8 years ago, and that's where it got me. So also for, I don't know like how much to go into. I won't go into too much detail because there are videos about that, and I'll go into more of my life. I'll do another about me video sometime, but this is just kind of like where I've been and what's going on and what's going to happen with my channel. So every spring for the past few years, and I'm sure it's been happening longer than I realized, but I've noticed the trend in the past 4 or 5 years that every spring I struggle really bad with depression. And also, you'll have to forgive me, my voice is cracking and gravelly because it's also spring and I suffer from sinuses and allergies, and I sleep with the windows open, which kills my voice every spring. So this is also something that happens every spring to me. So don't be alarmed. There's nothing wrong with me. Well, nothing out of the ordinary wrong with me. So, okay, so we'll just talk about, you guys, I ramble. Y'all know what you're in for when you turn on my video. So I was put on antidepressants about a month ago, maybe a little less than a month ago. And that was my general practitioner who put me on antidepressants. So one of the side effects of the antidepressant is weight gain. And of course that is not good. And I have gained some weight, but let me just put this out there and be very clear about it. I'm not blaming the antidepressants for gaining weight. It is me that caused myself to gain weight because I've been eating horribly. Some days I don't eat hardly anything at all. Other days I eat pretty good. And then other days, probably more days than not, I eat really badly. I have not been ordering out, surprisingly, but I did do another grocery pickup, grocery delivery. I don't do the curbside pickup, but the service I was using was a curbside pickup, and then I had someone deliver it, so it was like both services. But I did do grocery delivery, and I got things that were not so good for me. Not a lot of like sweet stuff, but a lot of bread and a lot of carby stuff. That is my big issue with eating, and my big food thing is, I mean, I do love my sweets, I'm not gonna lie, but carbs, bread, pasta is my big thing that I love to eat. And that's what I've been eating a lot of, and I have had gain. So the antidepressant probably contributed somewhat somewhere to that. Probably not a lot, but it did contribute to it. Most of it was my own fault because of my eating that has made me gain again. I'll get to another reason why me and my therapist have talked about, and we've figured out another small problem that I'm having, why I'm afraid to lose weight, but I'll get to that in a little bit. So my general practitioner is the one who prescribed my antidepressant, and he is more concerned with my depression than my other issues, my endometriosis and uterine cancer, because he says that if the depression is so bad that I'm unable to function in life, that I'm not going to be able to lose weight anyhow, so I need to take care of the depression. Then when I talked to my gynecologist, my oncologist, gynecologist / she's both, she says that I should be more concerned about losing weight than the depression. So they kind of just, both of them, it's been back and forth, and I don't know what to do. It's been very confusing to me. Then I go see my therapist, and my therapist has another opinion. So I have 3 medical professionals in my life, all giving me different sets of advice on what to do and how to fix my life. So it's been confusing. So what has ended up happening is my general practitioner is going to change my antidepressant. I'm being weaned off of the antidepressant that I'm currently taking, and then I will start next week, probably Monday or Tuesday, probably Tuesday. He's going to call it in on Monday. I'll probably have it picked up for me on Monday sometime, and then on Tuesday I'll start taking it. So that is as far as the medicine is going. Dealing with the depression right now is really difficult on its own, but then when it's time for my period, for the past few months, the week before my period, I get extremely depressed, very moody. It's been very difficult, and I don't like who I am during that time. I feel like I don't even know who I am during that week before my period starts, the past few months. And I'm probably not the nicest person to be around. I guess, I don't know, I feel like kind of two-faced, because when I'm out in public, I smile and I'm polite and kind. I don't, I don't talk rudely to people. I don't get into fights with people. But then when I am in my apartment, and the people that I'm closest to, that I talk to every day, like my best friend, and a few other people that I talk to, I'm very short-tempered, I'm very snippy, I'm very snarky towards them, and I don't like being that person, because that is not who I am, and it just upsets me even more. So hopefully this new medicine will help, and then with my period being, I know this is too much information for some people, but after it, all that's over with for the month, then I can maybe hopefully get back to feeling normal again, because it's very tiring and it's very frustrating to not feel like yourself. And I use food as a comfort to try to help myself, and I don't like the way I feel after I eat. I don't like that sick feeling. I'm just tired of abusing my body. I'm tired of abusing myself emotionally. I'm just tired of it all. And it has to stop, because I'm just frustrated. And as frustrated as you guys are hearing me complain about it, I'm as frustrated with myself for backsliding, for everything. I'm just frustrated with myself. That's part of the reason why I haven't been making videos, is because I'm just tired of hearing myself talk. And I figure until I can actually do something and be positive and be productive, that there's no sense making videos talking about what I'm going to do unless I'm actually doing it. So that's why I've kind of just been laying low, not really making any videos. I still have, on the upside and on a positive note, I have been sweating to my oldies every day with my Richard Simmons. I got my DVD in the mail, and I've been doing that, not every single day, but probably about this. See, I did it Monday. I didn't do it Tuesday because I had a doctor's appointment. I did it Wednesday, and I did it yesterday. I did not do it today so far because I had a doctor's appointment, and I had a couple other appointments I had to take care of, but I plan on doing it tomorrow. It's also been very nice out. I've been getting outside a lot more, and just being outside in nature, even if it's where it's noisy city life, I'd much rather be in the country where it's quiet in nature. But I do go outside in the mornings and have my coffee and enjoy the quietness, and then late at night, usually before bed, I go out and enjoy the quietness too. But then in the middle of the day, I'm also outside. I have been walking more. We used to be able to leave big items like boxes and stuff in the hall on the main floor in the trash, by the trash room, but we're no longer allowed to do that. We have to take it into the trash room. So I've been parking my handy dandy little motorized wheelchair in the end of the hall and walking down the hall, walking it into the trash room. Of course, I've been walking around my apartment. I don't use my chair in my apartment, but I've been walking more, so I'm pleased with myself about that. I could be walking more than I am, but it is an improvement, and I am proud of myself for that. So, what are my plans for moving forward? So starting next week, I'm going to be videoing what I eat in a day. Doesn't matter if it's good or if it's bad. I'm going to video it and I'm going to post it. I'm going to start that on Monday, so you'll see the first one on Tuesday. And I'm just going to throw a disclaimer out there to you guys. I'm not asking for anybody's advice. I'm not looking to take anybody's advice on what to eat. I know what I'm supposed to be eating. I know how I'm supposed to be eating for myself, for my health. I have a team of doctors and medical professionals helping me. And I know most people mean well on the internet, and you're giving advice on what has worked for you guys. Some people are just snarky and just think that they can tell you what to do because they're them. So starting next week, we are back to the Obesity Code. Loosely, I'm not going to, there probably will be a few processed things until I eat up some of the non-good things that I've bought, because I am certainly not going to throw them away. I'm not saying I'm going to be eating sweets and candy and horrible things, but you will see me eat a bagel once in a while. If I have a bagel left, you will see me eating occasionally something that is not on the Obesity Code. But in the end, by the end of the week, I will be back on, by the end of next week that is, I will be back on the Obesity Code full time, and that is what I'll be doing. I'm not looking to do anything drastic at first. I'm doing what I need to do, what my therapist and I agreed that is best for me emotionally, and to get me back to what I feel I should be doing. So I discussed with my therapist that as I start losing weight, I start getting scared, because I know as I start losing weight, then that will take me closer to having to have treatment for my cancer. And when I was diagnosed with cancer, I completely shut down, because my grandmother died of cancer, my mom died of cancer, and I've known so many people who have died of cancer. To me, when you get cancer, it's just like a death sentence. And I do know that there are those out there who have had successful treatment and live completely healthy, normal lives afterwards. And if I would get my butt in gear and get this taken care of soon, I could probably live a normal, healthy life, long-term life, because it has not spread yet. So I know that, but in my head, when I hear cancer, I get completely scared, and I feel paralyzed. And then there is a part of me that knows that as I lose weight, I will have to have surgery, I will have to have radiation, I will have to have all these things, and then that terrifies me. And I don't know, part of me, I think, sabotages myself, because if I don't lose weight, I won't have to have treatment, and I know that I can put off the inevitable. But I also know that if I put off the inevitable of having surgery, that I'm increasing the risks of dying, which scares me, but it's something that I've been preparing myself for since I very first heard of my cancer diagnosis. That's why I didn't seek treatment for the first couple of years after I was diagnosed, because I was literally just waiting to die, because I heard the word cancer and I thought that it would kill me very fast. And obviously that's not the case. Thank you, God. But I am working on that with my therapist, about the fears that I have and about the emotional reasons around those fears and why I have those fears, and about, losing my mom to cancer and my grandma to cancer, who I was very close to. So I'm struggling a lot right now, guys, but I am trying. And next week we'll be back on track with hopefully daily videos. I can't promise. Depends on how I feel depression-wise, but I do plan on at least videoing what I eat and uploading it. Like I said, it's not open for discussion. I won't be changing what I eat because of comments. I am just sharing what I eat, and you guys can see the changes in that as the time goes by, and hopefully I will be able to sustain this, because the Obesity Code did work for me, and it's just that I have to do it for it to work. I believe that that is the answer for me, and it is something that will help me lose weight if I just stick to it. So that's where I'm at, and that's where I've been, what's going on in my life. I just thought I would make a quick video to let you guys know that I am still here, still holding on, still struggling, but still here. So I hope you guys it's Good Friday today. I hope you guys are having a Good Friday. I hope that you guys have a very happy Easter. If you celebrate, if not, I hope you have a good weekend, and I will see you guys on the flip side of the weekend, and we will start this thing over once again, or just continue on. I don't actually see it as a starting over. I see it just as a continuation of my journey through life, my journey of trying to heal and learn from my mistakes and my struggles. That's what life is about. I guess it's just a continuation of my life, because you don't get do-overs in life. So we will continue this next week. So I hope you guys stick around. I hope you guys tune in, and I will see you guys next week. Have a good weekend and a very happy Easter. Bye, everyone.